Hey, what's up everybody, it's Amaya. So today's video is going to be my September Boxycharm unboxing. I am super excited as always for Boxycharm. It's my favorite box that I get every month. It's probably my favorite subscription box I've ever been subscribed to. It's just so great. You get 5 to 6 full-size or deluxe sample size products every single month, and they almost always total $100 or more, which is amazing, especially considering that the box is only at $21 a month. It's just so great. You also get coupon codes and just different types of things in this box, and I just really love it. So this is what the box for this month looks like. Here are all of the products that I got. And the theme for this month says Boxy Baddie. So this is the card right here, and on the back it has information, pricing, descriptions, how to use on all of the products that we got this month. So let's dig right into the box. I have no makeup on at all, and I'm going to go through each product and then we will try them on as I go through them. So the first thing I see in here is something I'm not going to be using today, so let's just get it out of the way. It's the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. So I've gotten this mask in other boxes before. It's a hair mask and I've used it before. I don't remember exactly my thoughts on it. It retails for $20 and it says that it's an intensive weekly treatment to restore essential hydration and enhance hair's resilience to protect against future damage. So it's basically just a hair mask. So like I said, I've gotten this one before and I've used it before. I just don't exactly remember what my thoughts were on it, so I'm excited to try it out again. Basically, you just put this in after shampooing, you leave in for 10 minutes, and then you rinse. So the next thing in here is a MAC Spiked Eyebrows pencil. This is a Eyebrows by MAC Cosmetics. It's a self-propelling, self-sharpening, and brow-defining pencil. Whoa, okay, that's cool. I got mine in the shade Spiked. Is that the shade? I don't know, it's the only thing I could think of. Yes, I think it's the Spiked Eyebrows. Okay, so it's a little twist up, just like the Anastasia brow is. And the shade is like a dark black and brown, almost kind of like an espresso color, which is definitely lighter than my brows, but isn't necessarily bad, because for a pencil like this, I would use that for defining my brows, not actually creating like a tail with the same color, you know what I mean? I'd use a brow gel for that. So that's really cool. I haven't really heard anything about this pencil, but it says that it will add everything you need, shape, color, and or density in one streamlined tool. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this, and this is going to be the first thing that we're trying out today. So I'm going to zoom you guys in just a little bit so you can get in closer to my eyebrows, and we will see how this works. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the pencil. I'm just going to take this spoolie and brush through my brows. I have nothing in them currently, and I've been loving the last brow product that I got in my Boxycharm, which was the Winky Lux brow pencil. I've been using that one literally non-stop, so hopefully this one is just as good. So I'm going to start filling in. Okay, so this is how the pencil is looking so far in my brows. As you can see, it is a little bit warmer. It's definitely not the same shade as my brows, which is okay. I knew it wasn't going to be. That's fine. That's actually kind of good, because sometimes if I use something that's the same shade as my brow, they can tend to look a little too dark. So now I'm going to go in and fill it in with some brow gel. I'll let you know how that works. Okay, so this is my brow completely done. Just doesn't have any brow gel in it yet. Overall, I really like the pencil. I think my brows look really, really nice. They don't look too dark or anything, which I do like that this pencil isn't necessarily the exact same shade, because it does create a little bit of depth within my brow, so it's not just black, you know what I mean? And I'm looking, it looks very natural. It looks really nice. It didn't mess with my brow gel at all, my NYX brow gel that I always use. It worked really well. I was able to sculpt out my brows really nicely, so yeah, I really like this guy. It's $18, which is cheaper than the brow is. However, you don't get a spoolie with this, so you'd have to have something else, like another spoolie or a brush with a spoolie on it, something like that. So that's kind of a downside to it, but I really like it. It applied really nicely. It wasn't too creamy, it wasn't too waxy. I kind of like this. So I'm going to finish up the other brow, and then we'll be back and we're going to start on our eyes. Okay, so here are both of my eyebrows completely finished. I have to say, you guys, I really like that brow pencil a lot. I'm definitely going to continue using it, and I really, really like it so far. I think it's definitely a great, great pencil. Okay, so I zoomed you out just a little bit so you weren't all up in my shizzle. And the next thing that we got in the Boxycharm, oh my god, you guys. This is the Pure Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette. This retails for $34, which isn't a horrible price, but look at this packaging, you guys. It's marble and rose gold, literally my favorite combination ever. And look on the inside. So here is what the palette looks like. We have a row of shimmers at the bottom here, and then these are all mattes, which I really like. I like that there's more mattes than shimmers, because you know me, always liking mattes. Then we have a nice mirror right here. On the inside we have the rose gold around the mirror. The shadows are very pretty. It's a very nice warm tone palette. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch a few of them. Let's swatch Stunner. They feel very smooth. Okay, really pretty. I'll swatch Socialite. Also very creamy. Twinkle is absolutely stunning. Oh my god, you guys, look at that. One more. Let's swatch Cosmo. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so there's Cosmo. There's that one. The lighter shade, and that last one. Oh my gosh, that's, look at this one right here. So pretty. So these are swatching absolutely beautifully. These shimmers are swatching gorgeously. So are the mattes. I am so excited to use this palette, you guys. And it totally matches with like my nails and everything like that. I'm like, it's perfect. Okay, so we're zoomed back in, and I'm going to prime my eyes. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to go in with is this one right here. This is called Private Party. It's a nice like matte neutral shade. And I'm just going to use this to set my primer. Very, very pretty. I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of this shade right here called Mogul. It's like a little bit more of a yellowy version. I just want to see how this one looks. It's a little bit brighter. Use this one more up towards the brow bone too. Okay, so I'm going to start out with this shade right here, the one Socialite that we swatched. It's like a light peach, and I'm just going to dip into this with a fluffy brush and apply this to the upper crease. It's a very pretty shade. I like that a lot. I'm also going to go in with a little bit of Gala right here. It's like kind of a cool tone transition shade. I'm just going to use that same fluffy brush. These are blending so beautifully, and they're definitely pigmented, but they're not like hard to blend. Like they're blending so nice. Okay, so this shade right here, Stunner, it's just calling to me, so I'm going to apply this to my outer crease. And I'm going to use a slightly smaller brush for that. Just looks like a gorgeous orangey red shade. Oh my god, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, how come nobody else has been using this palette, like beauty YouTubers and stuff like that? This is a gorgeous palette. Also gonna go in with Snazzy right here, which is like a purpley shade. Just gonna use that same brush. See how this works, because sometimes purples can be oh my god, that's gorgeous. Purples can be difficult sometimes, especially when they're like this. This is a very like true dark purple. It's not like red or anything like that, so sometimes these can be hard to blend out. So let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this shade right here, Epic. It's like a dark brown. And I'm just going to apply this with this smaller brush right here. Okay, so that's pretty good for our base. I can't decide if I want to keep this matte or if I want to use one of these shimmers. Torn between Twinkle and Dazzle. Let's swatch Glitzy though, just to be sure. Here's Glitzy. It's like a gold. I'm going to go with Dazzle right here because I would typically go for Twinkly because it's just like that sort of shade, but I'm going to go for this because it's a little bit different and I really like it. Okay, so I'm first going to apply it with just a brush with nothing on it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. So it's applying well with a brush. Okay, now let me try it with my finger. Okay, I feel like it applied well with both the finger and the brush. I don't feel like there's a ton of difference, so I feel like you could definitely use them either way. And I'm gonna wet my brush, though, of course, just to try it out. I'm noticing that these have like kind of a crumbly texture. So now I'm just gonna go in. That really foiled it. That looks so pretty. Okay, so I think that's it for the eyes right now. The rest of the things that I have are face related. So I'm going to go in, pop on some mascara, and we'll get ready for the face. Okay, so I just went and I applied some mascara. Got some on my cheek. So now we are ready to get into a foundation. The reason we're going to be doing foundation on camera today is because I got this in my box. This is the Face Perfecting Brush by Bare Minerals. It retails for $28 and it says, this patented makeup brush lets you adjust your foundation coverage by the drop for a perfectly seamless, flawless foundation application. So if I can get this guy undone here. Okay, we're all good now. So this is what the brush looks like. As you can see, it has a little indent right here, which it's supposed to be able to blend foundation really nicely. I don't know. I remember when this brush actually came out and I haven't really heard much about it, so we're going to see. I'm going to use this on this half of my face and use my beauty blender on the other half of my face like I typically do. And I'm going to be using my favorite foundations today. I'm going to be mixing the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Bronze Beige and the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in Fair. Gonna mix these two together. One side the brush, one side my regular beauty blender. Okay, I'm just gonna spray my whole face with some of my Mario Badescu spray. I always do this before I use a brush, or if my face is feeling a little bit dry, which it is today. So I always just do that, and I'm just gonna pat it in. Let's dot some foundation on this side right here. I'm gonna go in with the brush, and we'll see how this works. So I don't know if I should use stippling motions with this brush. I should swirl. I always apply a little bit of concealer to my nose, cover everything up, so I'm just going to do that. So ignore the fact that my nose has a ton of concealer. Okay, now let's try the forehead, see how this works. Okay, so my thoughts so far. Looking at my skin up close, it looks pretty good. It doesn't really look any different than it normally does. I don't usually apply either of these foundations with a brush. It's not the softest brush, like it is pretty soft, but it's not super crazy soft. So I don't know. I feel like it didn't let me use any less product or any more product, so that's good. Like I didn't have to use any extra. It didn't seem to soak up much product at all. So yeah, let's apply it with the beauty sponge on this side and just see what the difference is. Okay, so looking at the two sides, side by side, I really don't notice that much of a difference. I don't think there's more coverage or less coverage with either side. They both look fairly even. I don't see any like brush strokes or anything on this side, which is really nice. That was kind of a thing I was worried about because it's like tightly packed, but it still does have some give, so I was worried this was gonna give like streakies to my face, but it didn't, and I kind of like the size. It's a little bit smaller, so I feel like you can get in the hairline or around the nose, that sort of thing. But I also like my sponge because it's what I'm comfortable with. It's really easy. You just and go. So I don't know, I think I'm going to continue using this brush. I don't know if it's going to replace my beauty blender, but I do like it so far. It's good. Alright, so I am going to put on some concealer, some powder, some bronzer, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie, so put some bronzer on, some concealer, some powder. We're doing good. So the next thing in here is this Studio Makeup Luminous Louche Blush. and it doesn't have a shade on it. Let me see. It retails for $35 and it says it's a lightweight blush that provides a vibrant pop of color for the most natural, healthy look. So I actually don't own any loose blushes. I've never used them before. To me that kind of like scares me. Like I feel like I'm just gonna be like, it's gonna be like pff, everywhere, you know. Alright, so it's like a light peachy shade. So you can see it does definitely have a luminous quality to it, but it doesn't have any like glitter in it that I can see so far. So far it just looks like it has a nice sheen to it. It's a really pretty color. So I'm actually going to use my Luxie Pro Precision Tapered Brush to apply this because it's really light. Just going to put some of that on here. And just apply that very lightly. I don't want to go overboard with this. It's a beautiful color though. And it's definitely not heavily pigmented. I don't know why I thought this was gonna be like ba-bam with pigment, but it's really not, and it blends out so beautifully. Yeah, it looks really pretty on my cheeks, as you can see. Blended out really well. It was nice and luminous. I kind of like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with Socialite, which was that light peach shade that we used before, and I'm gonna put this on my lower lash line. Okay, and I'm gonna go into a little bit of Stunner and just a little bit of Snazzy. Mix those together and pop those more on the outer corner. And last but not least, gonna take a little bit of Epic and same thing, keep that on the outer corner. Okay, so last but not least, I have a lip product in here, and it is the Ultra Satin Lip by ColourPop. I have tried these before. They're really pretty. They're like a liquid lipstick, but they don't dry down completely matte. This one is in the shade Mess Around. So you can see it's kind of like a cool tone shade. It actually goes really well with the eye look that we have today. So let's see, let's swatch this over here. So it's like a taupey brown sort of color. Actually gonna go literally perfect with what I did today. I did not even plan this. I didn't even really know what color this was. I did not plan that at all. Oh my god, that's so funny. Wipe off my lip product that I have on, and we're gonna go in and apply this. It just went on so nicely and easily. I am very impressed. Oh my god, I have like this monochrome look going on right now. Okay, so here is the finished look using everything in the September Boxycharm. So far, I am super happy with everything. I love, love, love this eyeshadow. This lip color is so different and so pretty, but still like really wearable. Like it's not too grayish where you look dead. Like I still feel like I look good and I like it. The brush really did really well with my foundation. I'm not mad at it at all. I think it looks really good. This brow pencil, I feel like I'm having a pretty good brow day. And this blush, I kind of like this blush. I just feel like it didn't like over apply. Looks really natural, it looks really pretty, so I'm also really happy with that. So now it's time for my favorite part, as always. Now I'm gonna add up everything that I got in my box, and I'm going to tell you how much the total was. Oh my gosh, you guys. So the total for this month's Boxycharm is $141. That's insane, you guys. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. For $21 a month, I just got $141 worth of products. That saved me so much money because I will totally use all these things and they are absolutely amazing. So I am so excited. So that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys like it. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you thought of this month's box products. Maybe you got some variations. Let me know what you thought of those down below, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye. It's delicious.